my stamping friends, it's Jackie Ballheis from Klompen Stampers. Are you ready to make another quick and easy card template that you'll be able to use with any stamps, paper, and ink? It's October, and I am here to share this month's brand new card template with you. You can follow along, grab my measurements, and make this template, and then stick it in your stash. If you've been around for a couple of years, we're building that big old shoebox of all the different templates that you can flip through. So let's go ahead, flip the camera down, and let's get to Alrighty, like I said, we're making this month's card template. I do one a month on my video, and then don't forget, if you make an order with me this month, or you can actually just purchase the tutorial, the Creativity Made Simple tutorial will have another template for you, as well as a technique and a fun fold. I love our new tutorial that are for my VIP customers, or also in my store. And thanks so much for all of you that reached out to me after last month's first one under the new format and how much you loved it. So, but anyway, that's not why we're here today. We are here for this month's template. So we're going to go ahead, make one, put it together, and then I'm going to make a card with it and then share, I don't know, 3, 4 other samples using the same products. So let's start with our 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, mimics the front of a cardstock. Or a card base. I just used one, the front, to keep it a lot thinner when we keep these all in our little shoebox. And then I have a piece here that is 2 by 5 1/2. Now remember, these layers can be colored cardstock, they can be designer series paper, it could be embossed, it could be stamped. I like to just use a bunch of neutral cardstock to be able to not like get stuck in certain colors or patterns. So remember, this is our guide, it's a pattern. So we've got that on there. And then I have a piece here that is 3 by 3. And in the cards I'm going to make for you today, this is designer series paper. I kind of designed this template with designer series paper in mind for when you've got that really pretty paper, that this is a great focal layer to just take a 3 by 3 piece of it, and it's the focal layer. That's what we're really focusing on the card. And then this area down here is where you can put your sentiment. So the 3 by 3 went on a piece that is 3 1/8 by 4 1/4. And then this is probably one of the easiest templates I've made in a long time. That is just going to go right here in the middle of our card. So this white area here is where I would put the sentiment. Now, if you're going to keep it super simple, just do this, which is what I'm going to do on a sample I share with you. But remember, this could be stamped. You could put more layers. You could pop stuff up on dimensionals. You could even add a layer down here. You can fancy these up all you want. This is your basic design. So let's make 2 cards using our template now. So I'm going to grab my paper trimmer here. And since we're making 2, I have a piece of basic beige that I'm just going to cut in half to make 2 cards. Now here's a little tip if you haven't seen this before, where you can score once, cut once, and have 2 card bases. So I'm going to score at 4 1/4, and then I can go ahead and I can flip it around, and we're going to cut it at 5 1/2, and voila, we got 2 card bases all ready to go, and they are already scored. So let's start with one of them. We're going to fold it in half. Okay, now I have all my stuff pre-cut here already. So we have a piece of designer series paper that is, what was our measurement? 2 by 5 1/2. Now, before I dive into this, I just want to share real quick. The products I'm using are the Peace and Love stamp set and die. Well, actually, I'm not using the dies on these cards. And then what do we have here? The Beautiful Garden Designer Series paper. This is a gorgeous suite of products. Now, it came out kind of like a Christmas set. Everyone thinks it's Christmas at first, but I love that it's so much more. And I'm actually not even using it as a Christmas idea in what I'm going to share with you and with the other cards also. I don't think any of them are Christmas because I love the sentiments. Okay, there's that piece on there. And then we have our 3 1/8 by 4 1/4. And we're going to take one of the sentiments out of there. We're dropping everything. Heartfelt Prayers. And I'm stamping it in Secret C right down here along the bottom. And then, I should have put this on here first. We're going to just make it. You know what? I'm going to flip that over. And now we got smears. Okay, we're going to be okay. what you want to do is place this on here first. I don't want to adhere it down just in case I mess up like I did. But that shows my spacing, because last time I didn't have it there and I was up just a little bit too high. So there you go. My mistake hopefully is something that you will learn from. And we're going to stick that right on there. You can see this designer series paper is just so pretty that we're just letting it do the work on this very simple card. Now remember, I could pop up things on that designer series paper. I could add some die cuts. I could do so much more with this layout. But seriously, sometimes I just need a really quick card. I want to keep it just simple and classy. And I think that's what this ends up being. Heartfelt prayers. It's all about the message on this one. And there we go. Super easy, simple card. Now you can see how we followed that template exactly. Now I want to make one other one, and we're going to use this other card base. And this time I'm going to deviate just a little bit here. Again, I have my layer here that is 3 1/8 by 4 1/4. There's my piece that's going to go on it. And then I wanted to make this card horizontal, right? So my 2 by 5 1/2, I simply cut it down to 2 by 4 1/4. Okay, this is where, you know, that pattern, I'm still doing the same basic layout, but I wanted to turn it. We're going to turn it this way, but I thought this should go that way. Okay, so we've got that stuck on there. Now, with this being my place where before my first card, I stamped down here. This one, I did want to use the sentiment that says big hugs for a good friend. Well, it's not going to fit. So we're going to just layer on here a little bit. So we're going to stamp it on a piece of basic white scrap. We'll take a 2-inch punch here. You could use any label punch or a die. I just happen to have this one and it works perfectly. And we will stick this on here. Okay, so far we're following that template, right? Now this, if I wanted to have it go in this, you know, same direction, what I would do is I would just pop that up right there. But we're going this way, so we're going to turn it and we're going to pop it up like so. But this, hopefully this helps you visualize just how easy it is with these templates to change them a little bit. Now, if I wanted to make this card a little bit fancier, this would be a perfect place. Add some linen thread, you know, right around here. You could tie it in a nice bow up at the top, but we're going to skip all that because today we're keeping it simple. This just shows you don't need a lot of products, a lot of papers. Get some pretty papers and some pretty colors, and look how easy it is to make a card. So we're just going to stick that right there. So you can see how one template gave me these 2 different looks for a card. Now, these papers and these products are so gorgeous. I wanted to bring in just a few other things I made. Here I just have 2 triangles. I think we're gonna make this as a template some month because I really like how it turned out. But again, these doves are die cuts. So this was super simple to make with our big hugs for a good friend. And then this one also with deepest sympathy. You know, I get asked all the time, what's a good stamp set to make sympathy cards? Because we don't have a lot that have good sentiments for that. I tend to use ones that just say thinking of you, but this set has that. And I think that's why I like this set so much. Peace on Earth. And yes, we have Peace on Earth. And those are a little bit Christmassy, but look at sympathy, heartfelt prayers, big hugs, all the best in your new adventure. So super all occasion type stamp set. So I'll have photos of these over on the blog post. And don't forget, every video that I do, I share a blog post with it. There'll be a link down in the video description. I will share the measurements to make this template over there so that you can create it. Don't forget to write your measurements on the back, so when you go to use this, you know exactly what those measurements are. We'll have pictures of the cards. We'll share these along with all the supplies I used. And then I just have a couple other ones I want to share. Again, super simple here. You can see I use these labels. These are part of the dies. The stamp set has the doves, it has a few other pieces, and it has these labels that actually are 2 different sizes, so they layer on together. So beautiful. Now, this stamp set, Peace on Earth, the bundle is also our Bundle of the Month class for this month. So if you place an order with me of at least $75, you'll not only get the Creativity Made Simple with a technique, a template, and a fun fold, but you'll also get 16 different short video tutorials and step-by-step instructions to make 16 different cards using this Peace on Earth bundle. And let me tell you, those cards are amazing. You'll find all the details and all the things over on my website. So the link is down in the video description. Just click on it. It'll take you over there. And then make sure to share this video and like it and subscribe to my channel if you like my projects. I appreciate it so much. And I look forward to stamping again with you next week when I have a quick and easy technique to share. So until then, have a stamp happy day.